An issue that is happening now that we're getting close to Purim is we have to visualize who was Mordechai HaTzadik and what he was doing in his time, so that we could understand what we should be doing in our times and what kind of mindset in order to defend our Torah values and who we are as a people. So Mordechai is interesting, and it says on one side, Arur Haman asher bikesh le'avdi. Cursed be Haman, who wanted to destroy me, wanted to kill me. And Baruch Mordechai HaYehudi. Blessed be Mordechai the Jew. Well, if it's one of the opposite, then he should have been Mordechai that saved me. Why does it say the Jew? HaYehudi. The answer to that is because what saved Klal Yisrael was the determination of Mordechai HaTzadik to be the Jew, following the principles and the values of Yiddishkeit. And that was the one that saved the Jewish people. So today, we have people speaking, unfortunately today, because of the internet, it has good things, but it has tremendous bad things, and anybody can speak up and make it sound like speaking for Judaism. And it could be very popular because, the most popular way of a speaker is to tell people what they want to hear. That's a very good way, unfortunately, to become popular. Let people hear tell the people what they want to hear. So, for example, in this situation with Ukraine, so we have one person saying, "Look at the president; he's a Jew. He's sticking up for a Jew doing a Jew." But unfortunately, he's not a representative of Jewish values. He's not a religious Jew. So he's not to be compared to Mordechai HaTzadik, who was, his whole defense was of Jewish Yiddishkeit, Jewish values, meaning Jewish halacha, Jewish way of living, the revelation and the relationship with Hashem. And then on the other side, we have these videos of putting down, making fun of true Yidden that are speaking for Yiddishkeit. There was a video around of a Yid, and it's very common, this person, and they asked him about Zionism and his opinion, and they laugh behind, they're making fun of him. I could imagine in the times of Mordechai also, when he was saying, please don't participate in the Suda of Achashverosh, don't participate in that dinner, that's not for us. Maybe they were making fun of him, much the same than today. And what he was saying, we as a Jewish people, we have to be a light to the nations. We have to be the moral representative of this world and the godliness that was entrusted to us through the Torah. And what should be our attitude when there is non-Jewish politics? NATO, NATO, Russia, not Russia. This is all almost a oilam. This is unfortunately between the nations. So we have to pray for shalom. We have to pray that everyone should be saved. We have to pray that the world should come to the recognition of Hashem. We have to pray for morality. We have to be an example of morality, and not to get involved and corrupt into the politics of day-to-day, the day-to-day world. So he was speaking up, emes, and there was laughter behind it. And then there's people getting us into the day-to-day politics, and there's admiration and acceptation, to be accepted. So we have to be very careful about these things and make sure that our hashkafas, our motivation, our way of thinking, our way of serving is through the Rebbe Shlomo, our way of shalom, not to be a rebellious people against Hashem, not to be a people that uses politics on day-to-day politics and try to get involved and corrupt in them and then try to make something out of it when it has nothing to do with Torah values. We must be very cautious about things like that.